right, hi everybody, and welcome to Sport and Social at the Battery, Atlanta, right next to SunTrust Park here in beautiful Cobb County, Georgia. I'm Justin Felder here on the Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page for High Five Sports. A huge day of commitments. We have 4 of the nation's top players coming from Grayson High School getting ready to commit. They're going to be committing live here on Facebook, also live on Fox 5 Atlanta. You can watch it on your television. These are 4 great players, and no one better to tell us about these guys than Rusty Mansell from 24/7 Sports. Rusty, I know you're excited. Tell me about these guys.
I mean, this is 4 big-time prospects from a big-time program. You look at Grayson High School, who's going to be one of the highest-ranked teams in the country, probably top 5 preseason. They're going to play on the big network a couple of times, but it starts with these guys right here. They got some kids committed to Texas A&M. They got kids committed everywhere. But when you start thinking about Grayson, you start thinking about these 4 guys and the headliner. Obviously, Owen Peppo, just a phenomenal football player. This is exciting. This is first time we've done anything like this.
So Owen, obviously, he's the big guy, 5 stars. I mean, these are 4 talented guys. This is the one that maybe is getting the most attention. Yeah. Sounds like Georgia and Auburn, the favorites. Yeah. What's the breakdown?
You know, Georgia, Auburn's 2 schools that really recruited him hard. And the thing about Owen, he's had offers since the 8th grade. I mean, I followed him because I was interested in somebody so young at not a quarterback, at defensive position, and saying, look, how's this kid going to develop? Well, he continued to develop. So obviously watched him. But you look at Wanye Morris, a young man I met the first time. Like, he's 6'6", 300 pounds. You know, the first time I met him, he was 6'2", 220, and where he's gone. Kenyatta Watson Jr. You start talking about you're down to Notre Dame in Texas. I mean, that's a big league battle. You know, not to say Kevin Harris. Think about Kevin Harris. He's down to Alabama and Miami, a defensive end. So a lot of talent here. Going to make some decisions tonight.
Last question for you, Rusty. You know these guys really well. Why are they deciding to do it now? They got plenty of time. They could wait. Why are they doing it now? Why are they doing it big? And maybe why are they doing it together?
That's a great question. You know, these kids have played middle school together. They've known each other for a long time. They played on the little team called the Gwinnett Chargers. And imagine they put a lot of whippings on some teams back in the day. You think about these kids, they've been offered since like the 9th grade. They've been through this for a long time. I asked Owen the other day, are you ready to make this decision? He said, man, I've been ready for a while to get this over with. They're done with the phone calls, that type of thing. So when you look at it, it's early, kind of early for them, but really it's not. They've been through the recruiting process now, some of them for almost 5 years for Owen. So, that's kind of the purpose behind this. Get it together. Let's do it together. Let's get it over with and get ready for spring practice, which starts on Friday.
Oh, man. It's coming. Football's never gone.
It's here. It's here, man.
Rusty Mansell, he'll be back with us here on the Fox 5 Facebook page live and live on Fox 5 Atlanta as those commitments happen. We got a few more minutes. Let's go check in with these guys. Actually, you know what, Blaine? Why don't we take a look downstairs if we can? Can we do that real quick? We got our setup down here. We got the Fox 5 banner. We got it all. We're here at Sport and Social in the Battery, Atlanta, right next to SunTrust Park. They've kind of been our home for some of our commitments here in High Five Sports, the early signing day. Now we got 4 guys signing really early. Can you stop and talk for a second? You're going somewhere right now? Oh, all right. We're just pulling guys left and right. All right. Here with Kenyatta Watson. Tell me about why do you guys decide to do this now, and why do you decide to have 4 guys together commit?
Well, these 3 other guys that I'm with right now, they're really like lifelong friends that I've been playing with ever since Little League at Grayson North with the Gwinnett Chargers. So this is something that we kind of just came up with to want to do with each other.
So Texas and Notre Dame I'm hearing as kind of a finalist. Give me the breakdown. We're not committing yet, but give me the breakdown.
Notre Dame is just one of those places that it's like, you go there, you're going to get an education, and even after football, that's going to be a lifelong place that you're going to have connections with no matter who you get to know there. And also their football, they're not in any specific conference, so they play some of the best teams around. Along with that, Texas, they play in a great conference too, playing in the Pac-12. They throw the ball a lot, especially with their defense and their coaching staff. They like to play a lot of man football. So for a corner like me, that's something to look forward to.
You ready? You nervous?
I wasn't at first, but now, yeah.
You guys look good, though. You look good. Tell me about the shoes. These are some nice shoes. Tell me about them. Tell the people.
They're not a little something special. Okay. Just a little something.
All right. Well, you're looking good. We're going to see you back live in a little bit. Get that commitment. Thanks for stopping and talking. I'll let you get back to a little pre-commitment lunch or whatever we got going on here. Let's keep walking around, Blaine. We got everybody. We got moms. We got dads. We got families. We are here live at Sport and Social in the Battery, Atlanta. I'm going to try to find somebody who's not enjoying food right now. I don't need to mess up any meals. You need to be hydrated. You need to have a full stomach to commit. You can't commit on an empty stomach right now. Tell you what, maybe we'll stop Mr. Wanye Morris here, one of the top offensive linemen in the country. Oh, I don't want to interrupt a conversation. Can I interrupt you real quick? How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm just excited. Ready to go.
All right. Is Grayson the best dressed football team also? Because we have some guys that look really sharp today.
Well, you know, I like to speak for my brothers. You know, I think we can dress up pretty nice.
Why did you guys decide to do this together? And I mean, you could have waited, you could have taken more visits, maybe you still will. Why do you guys decide to do it now and do this with your teammates?
First off, we wanted to get it done before spring practice so we could focus on the team and focus on winning the state championship. I mean, because we just wanted to get out of the way, you know. We just thought it was a good reason to get it out of the way, and why not do it together? All right,
a lot of SEC teams are trying to pull you in. Who are your finalists? And we're not going to commit right now, but just tell me what some pros about what made them finalists.
Auburn and Tennessee, they're pretty much alike. It was really hard making this decision. Like, I was stressed all week. I'm just ready. I'm just glad it's over with now. I'm just glad it's over with.
All right, we got another, hour of being uncommitted left, and then we'll carry that live here on the Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page. Man, I thought I was a tall guy. Then I stand next to these guys, and I'm like miniature. All right, well, we will see you live in a little bit. Thank you very much for stopping. Let's keep walking and keep interrupting people's dinners. Who we got around here? Kevin, you got a moment before you go for seconds? How are you, man? How's it feel? You're an hour away from making the commitment. How's it feel?
It feels great. You know, long time coming to get here. Putting a lot of hard work. You know, I'm ready.
I've heard that you play with these guys for so long. What are some of the early memories playing? I don't know if it was middle school ball or whatever it was with some of these guys.
I'm just competing every day. You know, just getting after it. Like, you know, we're all very competitive. So that's something I really enjoy about playing with these guys. Push each other every day.
Nick Saban's watching. Mark Richt is watching. Other SEC schools. Tell me about some of your finalists before you make the commitment.
Did a lot of research on these last schools. It was tough, but we got through it. I talked to my parents, coaches and all that. So I feel very confident where I want to go now.
You ready to just get it over with?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sir. We're gonna make you wait a little while longer, like 45 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
All right. That commitment coming up live. Thank you very much. Our last guy, the Grayson Four. Can I catch you before you get back to early dinner? All right, man. Owen, tell me about your finalists. We're down to Auburn and Georgia. You got a lot of Tigers and Bulldogs waiting.
Yeah, man. Auburn and Georgia, man. I've been looking at those two really hard for the past couple months, so it's time to make the decision.
Rusty was telling me you've been getting recruited since 8th grade.
Yeah, before I started high school, I had 15 offers. All real, no fake, no fake.
I had 0 college offers in 8th grade, so between us, we had 15 together as 8th graders. What's that been like? So you've had like 3.5 years now of this. What's it like to be saying, all right, in an hour and a half, it's over?
Yeah, it's really fun because, you get to see all the different recruiting pitches colleges give you, and it gives you a lot of time to think about, the decision that you're going to make. So it's been a long time coming for this, and I'm really ready for it.
All right, last thing, we'll keep the suspense. We won't say who it is now. Give me some pros, some good things about Auburn, and some pros, some good things that you like about Georgia.
Good things I like about Georgia, I'll say they're really close to home. I can come home. They're like 30 minutes from my house. I can come home anytime. I'm really comfortable with the coaches over there. Auburn, my family loves it over there. I could come in early as a freshman and make a big impact, so I think both of them got a good shot.
2 real good programs, rivals. A lot of people are going to be watching this. Owen, we'll see you in the 6 o'clock hour live on Fox 5 Atlanta. Thank you. Get back to your meals. Sorry for all the families. All right, we're going to wrap this up in a moment. Let's get out of the dining room area. I'm so sorry. We're not going to see me crash into anybody live on Facebook. That's not going to be how today goes. All right, we're going to wrap this up now. I'm going to give you a little idea of what's coming up as we're back here live at Sport and Social on the Fox 5 Facebook page. So we're here. We're going to be back live on Facebook around 5:30 p.m. getting you ready for the commitments. Our 2 first guys, it'll be Kevin Harris and Wanye Morris. Those are our 2 that are going to be committing in the 5 o'clock hour. Then we got Owen Papo and Kenyatta Watson. They're in the 6 o'clock hour. So we're going to keep this live stream up. Keep it up on your computer, on your tablet, on your iPhone, whatever. It'll stay up. We will be back at 5:30, and then those first commitments will happen around 5:45, and the second ones will happen around 6:50. But we're going to stay up here, and you're going to get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes as we're going to be walking downstairs live on TV. Blaine, you pretty confident we're not going to fall down? All right, good. I'm going to I'm going to walk down with Blaine as we're going to wrap this up. I'm right behind you, Blaine.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Now I'm feeling like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. J-Love. In your face. High five. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. Put the hand in the face.
Number 3 Archer. There's only one way to get a look at it, and that's from up top. Cody has us the story from the bunker.
And
Cody.
lucky for you, we were high-flying tonight. The offenses in this game, not so high-flying. The number 1 team in 7A against the number 3 team in 7A. Grayson at Archer tonight. As we go to the air and we go to the heights, there you see the Grayson Rams, as we said, top-ranked team in 7A. They've been playing a little defense here. Problem is they've got these gold numbers. I couldn't see what number that is. So congratulations, young man. And I'm not going to get a shout out, but hey, congratulations. Look good. That was the Grayson defense. They played a little offense here. DJ Irons to Kenyon Jackson. Problem is this game finishes 6-3, and Archer knocks off the top team in 7A tonight. teams that are Ram tough. It was the Grayson Rams going to visit the Newton Rams.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put a hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put a hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Lucky Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm by the skull. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Lucky Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Lucky Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. Put the hand in the face. Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. Shake love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy. Yeah.
get it. I get it.
And we're here live at the Battery Atlanta, where 4 of the nation's top high school football players, all from Grayson High School, are going to commit live on our air. They're getting set up right now. It is in-your-face goodness here live on Fox 5. Stay with us.
Presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. J love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up Five presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face.
Quick weather than us.
Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face.
Highly sought-after football recruits from Grayson High School are going public with their college choices tonight, live on Fox 5. They are Kevin Harris, Kenyatta Watson, Owen Popo, and Wanye Morris. And for the presentation, we hand it off now to Justin Felder, who's at Sports and Social at SunTrust Park. And Justin, it's all yours.
Yeah, we're here live at the Battery Atlanta, right next to SunTrust Park. 4 of the top high school players in the country, all from Grayson High School, getting ready to make their commitment live on air. We got coaches from Athens to Alabama to South Bend to Miami watching right now, and they're all going to watch this guy, 24/7 Sports, Rusty Mansell. And Rusty, take it away.
Justin, thank you. A big moment right here. 2 of the top players in the country on 24/7 Sports composite rankings. 2 of the top 50 players in the country are about to make their decision right now. We're going to get right to that. We're going to start with one of the top defensive ends in the country, Kevin Harris. He's going to make his decision. Kevin out to Alabama and Miami. Kevin, here you go.
Before I announce my decision, I would like to first thank God, my family, my coaches, everybody that's poured into me so far to get where I am today. Without further ado, I will be committed to University of Alabama. Roll Tide.
Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama lands Kevin Harris, a big recruiting battle. Kevin, one quick question. What was it about Alabama?
The culture there, the coaches, it just seems like the right fit for me right now. Seems like the perfect fit. Very blessed.
Big win there for Alabama. When you start talking about the game at SEC, it's about rushing the passer, and Kevin will be a big part of that. On the flip side of that, it's always next about protecting the passer, and we're about to go to one of the top offensive line prospects in the country, Wanye Morris, a young man out of Grayson High School. Another top 50 player in the country on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, and Wanye is down to 2 schools, as you can see. Wanye, take it away, big man.
First off, I would like to thank God for putting me in this opportunity. You know, my mom, my family, all my supporters, and without further ado, I'd like to commit to the University of Tennessee.
Tennessee. Jeremy Pruitt lands a big offensive line prospect out of Grayson High School. Quick question, Wanye, what was it about Tennessee at the end of the day?
Well, it was a really hard decision, you know, but it came down who's going to look out for me after football, you know. And I feel like Coach Pruitt and his staff's going to do a pretty good job, and I feel like they're going to look after me and my family.
Tell you what, Wanye, it was a big battle. You had one last visit left to Tennessee. Was that a big factor in it?
I mean, it did. It really showed me what the players were about. You know, I see how they like Coach Pruitt, the offense, the defense, you know, because to be able to be a player in a good team, you got to have a good defense. You have to go against good defensive linemen to get better, you know. I feel like they have a good defensive core, and I feel like I get better there.
Two of the top players in the country just made their college decisions right here. Hand it back to Justin.
Hey, Rusty, real quick. The two players coming up in the 6 o'clock hour. Tell us what to look forward to. Two more guys from Grayson.
Unbelievable. We're about to see two more really good players from Grayson High School. Owen Peppo, 5-star linebacker, going to make his college decision between Auburn and Georgia. And you're going to see Kenyatta Watson, one of the best defensive backs prospects in the country, going to make his college decision between Notre Dame and Texas. So we got some big boy decisions coming up in the next hour.
And we want to hear some more from Kevin and Wanye, so go over to our Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page. We'll still be live. We'll ask these guys when they made their decision, what the big factor was. That's going to be on our Fox 5 Facebook page in just moments. But for now, why don't we give it up for these guys one more time, made their commitments. Alabama and Tennessee from Grayson High School. Make some noise, everybody. All right, K-Rod, we're going to send it back to you in the studio. We good, Chip? One moment, guys. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we are still here live on the Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page and live at Sport and Social here in Cobb County, right next to SunTrust Park. We got our guys just made their commitments to Alabama and to Tennessee. Hey, before we let you go, people want to know a little bit more. I'm going to hand it off to Rusty for a moment. He's got a couple more questions for you about your commitment. Rusty, here you go.
Kevin, we'll start with you for Alabama. When did you know? When did you know? When did you tell Nick Saban? When was the day you told Nick Saban, I'm coming to Alabama?
I thought long and hard. You know, I talked to my parents, coaches, everybody. So this took place a couple of days ago, actually. But it was just on my mind, and, you know, I called up the coaches. I let them know where I wanted to go.
What was his reaction?
Oh, they were excited. They were pumped. You know, Coach Luke, he's crazy. That's a cool man right there.
Going against Wanye right here going against Wanye on a goal line situation. Can he beat you on a pass rush? Can you handle him?
I mean, I say it's about 50-50, but you know, Kevin knows what's up.
Question, when did you know? I know Tennessee and Auburn back and forth. You took that last visit to Tennessee. You canceled that last visit to Auburn. When did you know it was Tennessee?
Honestly, Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
What was Jeremy Pruitt's reaction to that?
I mean, he was just really happy, you know, because I get to start this class off. I know I get to go out there and recruit for them, help them recruit, you know. It's going to be a really good time.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them one more round of applause. Made their final college decisions right here.
Awesome. Well, guys, I'll get out of your way in just one moment. Actually, I'll get out of your way right now so you can take pictures, do whatever you need to do, hold up the jerseys. And Blaine, let me talk to you real quick. For those back watching on our Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page right now, we are going to take a break. We'll be back here about 6:30 p.m. getting ready for two more commitments from Grayson High School. We got Owen Peppo and Kenyatta Watson. We got SEC schools. We got Big 12 schools. We got independent schools wondering where these guys are going to go. 4 superstars from Grayson High School making their commitments live. So if you're with us on Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page, stick with us. We'll be back in a little bit. We got 2 more commitments. We'll get some background information. We'll do some more after it's over. It's going to be a fun day. We're here live at Sport and Social in the Battery, Atlanta. I'm Justin Felder for Fox 5 Sports on Facebook. Stay where you are. We'll stay up. We'll see you in a little bit.
So that mic cutting up. Damn. I'm going to scan it again and let's keep testing it. If not, we'll take it out and circulate.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. Shake love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Work down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on high five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. He said, all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up Ken Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Hey yo kid, put your hand in your face. You did it again, baby. Fox-5, chill up. In your face. Put your hand in your face. High five, high five. Chill up, baby. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah.
Get it?
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5, in your face. High five, high five. Shake love, baby. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can say he could go all the way. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Hey, yo, kid, you did it again, baby. Fox 5, in your face. High five, high five. Shake love, baby. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. Put the hand in the face.
I did it.
And we're here live at Sport and Social. Two of the nation's top high school football players already committed live on Fox 5, and we've got two more. It's an in-your-face kind of day. Stick with us live on Fox 5. And a tease, right? And the tease, right, Margaret?
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All
I get it.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. Show love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. He said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. He said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. Show love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. Put the hand in the face.
For the Friday Night Heights segment, and when top-ranked Grayson meets number 3 Archer, there's only one way to get a look at it, and that's from up top. Cody has us the story from the bunker.
And
Cody.
lucky for you, we were high-flying tonight. The offense is in this game, not so high-flying. The number 1 team in 7A against the number 3 team in 7A. Grayson at Archer tonight. As we go to the air and we go to the heights, there you see the Grayson Rams, as we said, top-ranked team in 7A. They're playing a little defense here. Problem is they've got these gold numbers. I couldn't see what number that is. So congratulations, young man. I'm not going to get a shout out, but hey, congratulations. Look good. That was the Grayson defense. They played a little offense here. DJ Irons to Kenyon Jackson. Problem is this game finishes 6-3, and Archer knocks off the top team in 7A tonight. Teams that are Ram tough. It was the Grayson Rams going to visit the Newton Rams. Grayson, of course, coming off that loss to Archer last week. Look who's there. Coach Kirby Smart choppered in just to check out some of these athletes. And after Grayson got up 7-0, Newton answers. Naru Tench gets in. Yes, they'd count it. Hit would tie the game at 7. Back would come Grayson, though. Quarterback DJ Irons. He's a big guy. He pulls it down here and decides to run. And watch as he goes out of bounds. Kind of a scary moment here. As somebody pushes him, They call it a late hit. Looked like they pushed him in bounds, but hits a cheerleader rough. She would be okay. As I left, she had an ice pack on her head, wishing her the best. Later, Irons would get it in for the touchdown. Grayson bounces back, gets the win tonight, 41-16 over Newton. All right. Also out of Gwinnett County tonight, North Gwinnett and Grayson. This one a huge matchup of those teams. And yeah, the bands are going at it too. Grayson would be down 7 with under 90 seconds left in the first half to Marcus Irons to a wide open Jaquavius Lane touchdown, and we are all tied up. But just 30 seconds later, Tyler Goodson runs it in for North Gwinnett. So North Gwinnett is up a touchdown at the half. Third quarter, it'd be Jimmy Urzua rolling out. Perfect pass to LJ Fisher. And yeah, that was our play of the night. He got a foot in. Great play right there. And moving on, the North Gwinnett Bulldogs take down Grayson tonight, 35-28 the final.
We begin our assault of the mind and body at Grayson. Many consider this a battle of the top 2 teams in the country. The state champion Rams against the Bucks of Hoover, Alabama. Just 2 minutes into the game, Cameron Thompson runs. And feet don't fail me now, but they do. He goes down at the 1, but the next play, the Rams score, made it 7-0. On the next possession, Grayson's Ronald Tompkins. He runs for another score. These are big fellas out there. 14-0 Rams. Hoover is a powerhouse in Alabama, and here's why. Look at this. Jalen Parker deep to Shadrick Jackson. And it led to a field goal, but Grayson wins it 35-26. Don't disappoint the Rock. High five it in your face now for a top 10 big boy battle. Mighty McEachern at Grayson. That's former Grayson coach Mickey Kahn. And there's Georgia State head coach Sean Elliott, who 24 hours later lost their opener. Defensive battle. Indians Dwayne White Jr. with a pass breakup in the end zone. Controversial play here, second half. Looks like officials got it right as they rule this an incomplete pass reception by Kenyon Jackson. Looked like a good call here. Rams got a final field goal here right before the half, made it 5-0. Once again, McEachern played Grayson tight, but no cigar. Grayson wins it 12-7. Westminster versus Woodward.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. Put it in my face. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. Put it in my face. High five. Shake love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy. Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land. Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy. Yeah. Up get Rodriguez. Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand
And we are here live at Sport and Social, getting ready to watch two of the top high school football players in the country make their college choices coming out of Grayson High School. Got the friends, got the family, and most importantly, we've got you. That's next live on Fox 5.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. Shake love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy. Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land. Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy. Yeah. Up in Rodriguez. Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. But you don't know what's going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. He said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Up in Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Hey, yo, kid.
An amazing night for four Grayson High School football players. So big, they're calling them the Grayson-Four, all of whom are announcing their college choices tonight live on Fox 5. Last hour, Kevin Harris told us he was going to Alabama, Wanye Morris to Tennessee, and that leaves two more who will now make their decisions public live on Fox 5 right now. Owen Papo and Kenyatta Watson. And for that, we'll hand it over to our own Justin Felder for the call. Justin?
Yeah, we've got coaches in Athens and Auburn watching. We've got fans who bleed Kelly Green and Burnt Orange, two of the top high school football players in the country, both from Grayson High School, both getting ready to make their commitments live from Sports and Social here at the Battery Atlanta, right next door to SunTrust Park. They're coming from Grayson. They're really talented guys. It's going to be a good team, Rusty, and we're about to hear where two of them are heading to college. Break it down for us.
Unbelievable. Two more talented guys. We'll talk a little bit about these guys. The first one that's going to come up is Kenyatta Watson, another top prospect, a four-star on 24/7 Sports Composite. To give you an idea of what type of athlete he is, at a recent national combine, he ran a 4.5 with a 45-inch vertical jump. So that tells you what type of athlete this young man is right here. We're going to come up to Kenyatta, and we're going to let him tell you who his final two are and why those two schools are still in it for you.
My final two schools are Notre Dame and Texas. And they just my final two schools because those are the only two schools that I had that felt like home other than Grayson. So, yeah. And first off, I'd like to thank God because without him, I wouldn't have my talents or the family that I have behind me supporting me how they do. I'd like to thank my trainer, Lee, and Dash, and everybody that's there. They really got me through everything that I have, put me through them hard NFL workouts, make me go home, go straight to sleep, or in the tub, the ice. And I'd like to thank, personally, one of my math teachers from middle school, Miss Copeland. Without her, I don't think I would have made it through there. And most importantly, out of everybody, I'd like to thank my dad. He really got me to where I am today, and without him putting me through the grind that I went through at 6, 7 years old, doing push-ups at night, throwing the football in his room, doing sit-ups and everything like that, I don't think I'd be here without him. That obviously I'm my mom. Without her and my sisters, I wouldn't have anybody else supporting me. So
now's the time. You got 2 schools. Here we go.
Without further ado, I'd like to commit to the University of Texas.
The Texas Longhorns go to Grayson High School and land one of the top athletes in the country, Kenyatta Watson. We'll move very quickly to one of the top players in the country, a young man that had offers since the 8th grade, top 10 player in the country, Owen Peppo. Time to make your decision, Owen.
First off, I would like to thank God for putting me in the position that I'm in today. I would like to thank my family for their endless support and love that they give me every day. I would like to thank all my teammates for pushing me every day in practice, making me become the player I am today. I would like to give a big thanks to Coach Kenyatta Watson. He's the one who really helped me get into football. He's helped me a lot throughout my recruitment. He has a really big impact on my life. And I also like to thank Coach Jonathan Saints for helping to develop me into the player I am today, pushing me as hard as I can ever since my freshman year. And without further ado, the next 3 to 4 years I will be attending.
Owen Peppo commits to Auburn, 5-star, big get.
All right, we're going to send back to the studio, going to Auburn, Ken. All right, and we are still live on the Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page, and we have so many more questions for these guys. Oh, Rusty's getting a drink of water. He's the hardest working man behind these guys, and parents and family. Rusty, you're in like 20th. We got some more questions for these guys. I'm going to hand it back off. Here you go.
In true fashion, Owen, you had like 1 second to make that decision right there, so good job. You had 1 second, it was cut, so great job. Owen, we'll ask you a question first. When did you know it was Auburn 100%? I know it was a big recruiting battle, but when you sitting by yourself go, it's Auburn?
I went over there about 2 months ago when I made that decision.
Back then? What was it about Auburn? I mean, what gave you that feeling?
It's just a place. Every time I go there, it feels like home. My family live it over there. Every time they come, they let me know that I'm welcome there, and I know I can come in as a freshman and make a big impact.
Mm-hmm. What was Coach Malzahn's reaction when you told him?
He's just not finding out.
So you hadn't told him, huh?
Oh, Coach T-Will was the only one that knew.
Okay, good job. Good job. Recruiting coach, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go back here to Kenyatta. One question. Kenyatta, Coach Herman in Texas, what was his reaction when you told him?
I can't say it on live TV, but he was real hyped about it.
You think about the two programs you were choosing between, Texas and Notre Dame, 2 national powers. I mean, did you really think about how lucky you are to have those 2 choices? Those are 2 powerhouse programs, long history. What was your thoughts to get down to those 2?
It took a lot of thinking and talks over with my family, and other than my family, girl who I'm dating, Jada, and her mom too, they were a part of it. So it just took a lot for us all together to talk about it, just really find out where home is for me.
Late in the process, you go up to Charlotte to this camp and blow it up. Who tried to get back in on you late?
There was a lot of schools that hit me up. Bama hit me up. Georgia hit me up again. Tennessee too.
Mm-hmm. What'd you tell them? Too late?
Sucks.
Are you early enrollee?
Say again?
You graduated in December?
No, I'm not.
You gonna say graduate in December? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 of the top players in the country again from Grayson High School making their final decisions. We're going to wrap it up here from Sports and Social. Hand it over to Justin.
Do we want to bring everybody back up? Kevin and Wanya? Hey, Kevin and Wanya, you guys want to come up? We'll get a shot of everybody. Oh. All right, so there you have it. The 4 guys from Grayson, all some of the top players in the class of 2019, made their college choices. To recap it for you, we had Kevin Harris, the defensive lineman who decided to go to Alabama. We had Wanye Morris, who picked the University of Tennessee over Auburn. Big offensive lineman doing real well. We had Kenyatta Watson, who decided on Texas. Notre Dame was his other finalist. Then Owen Papo, 5-star linebacker, picked Auburn over the University of Georgia. I'm out of breath. I haven't even had to do much. These guys are doing all the hard work here. So we're going to sign off now from the Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page. If you're in the Atlanta viewing area, please tune in tonight on Fox 5 News at 10. Our Luke Hetrick will have another breakdown of what went on here. He's actually right now, you know what, Blaine? Let's see it. We got Luke over there talking to Kenyatta Watson, getting the inside info, why he picked Texas. He's going to be wearing burnt orange for the rest of his life. I like those Texas colors. They got something going on there. Pick Tom Herman in Texas. He's talked to everybody, getting some inside info, the behind-the-scenes look. That's on Fox 5 tonight. We got Rusty Manziel as well, doing some great work. Follow him on Twitter, Manziel247. Our guys from 24/7 Sports, we appreciate them as always. All right, I'm Justin Felder from Sports and Social in the Battery, Atlanta, right next to SunTrust Park, Cobb County. We're going to sign off for now on the Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page and the High 5 Sports Facebook page. Woo! Spring football games, then it's summer, then it's training camp. Football just never stops in High 5 Sports country. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, yo, kid, you did it again, baby. Fox 5, in your face. Baby. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face. All up in your face, put the hand all in your face.
get it.
Fox 5 presents High Five Sports. It's in your face. Hey, yo, kid. You did it again, baby. Fox 5. In your face. High five. High five. J-Love, baby. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Lucky Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Down the field like Superman. I caught that ball with a magic hand and faked them all to the left and the right. What you don't know is going down tonight. Catch me if you can, but I don't think so. As soon as I get the ball, I'm about to score. Like on High Five, you know I can't say he could go all the way. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. He said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Are we the baddest? Yeah. Up in the land? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. To win that trophy? Yeah. Lucky Rodriguez? Yeah. Don't bring that hand. All up in your face. Put the hand all in your face. You said all up in your face. Put the hand all in your face.